I know many people dream of taking an Alaskan cruise, but did you know there are so many other reasons why Alaska, the last frontier, should be on your bucket list? Today, I'm going to share 8 Alaskan destinations that will help you experience the spectacular scenery of this state. Denali National Park, Alaska. Denali National Park is 6 million acres, with Mount McKinley being the centerpiece, standing at 20,310 feet high. And even though it can take several hours to reach the park, this is Alaska's most visited destination. Most people explore the park via bus, but if you like adventure, you can hike, bike, and backpack your way through the park. Just be sure to be on the lookout for grizzly bears, wolves, moose, caribou, Dall sheep, and the other animals that call this park home. Fairbanks, Alaska. Fairbanks is the largest and coldest city in the interior region of Alaska. There are significant mountain ranges, pristine rivers and lakes, lots of wildlife, and a serenity that can't be found anywhere else on the planet. During midnight sun season, Fairbanks experiences 24 hours of sunlight. If you visit during the aurora season, you can enjoy the green, pink, and purple colors of the northern lights. In fact, you can stay at the Chena Hot Springs Resort, which has natural hot springs, an awesome ice museum, geothermal powered facilities, and is also known as one of the best places in the world to see the northern lights. Juneau, Alaska. You probably already know Juneau is the capital of Alaska, but it's also the only state capital that sits on the edge of a foreign country, as it's bordered on the east by Canada. It also stands on one of the largest wilderness areas in the country. You can spend your time here viewing wildlife, going on a once-in-a-lifetime fishing trip, exploring glaciers like the Mendenhall Glacier, which is Juneau's most accessible natural attraction. It flows 13.6 miles from the Juneau icefield down to the Mendenhall Lake and is one of the most beautiful attractions in the area. And don't leave without stopping by Glacier Gardens, an unusual botanical garden where colorful flowers spill from the tops of upside-down trees. Anchorage, Alaska. Anchorage is the largest city in Alaska and is known for its cultural sites like the Alaska Native Heritage Center. But you can also visit the Alaska Aviation Museum, which is located on the largest float plane base in the world. And while you're here, be sure to visit Kincaid Park, which is on the site of a former Cold War missile base. This 1,500-acre park has sand dunes rising from the landscape and is home to wildlife like moose and bears. Sitka, Alaska. If you enjoy fishing, Sitka, Alaska definitely needs to be on your Alaskan bucket list, as it's famous for both commercial and recreational fishing. In terms of seafood value, it's the 6th largest port in the United States. There are numerous fresh and saltwater fishing spots, and salmon, trout, char, grayling, halibut, rockfish, and lingcod are plentiful. Glacier Bay National Park, Alaska. Glacier Bay National Park is 3.3 million acres of rugged mountains, active glaciers, temperate rainforests, wild coastlines, and long, narrow inlets between steep cliffs, better known as fjords. 90% of the park's visitors arrive via cruise ships and enjoy the park through boat tours, kayaking, river rafting, fishing, glacier viewing, and whale watching. There's also an abundance of marine life to include humpback whales, orcas, sea lions, harbor seals, sea otters, and porpoises. Admiralty Island, Alaska. Admiralty Island is more than a 900,000-acre monument and is the 7th largest island in the United States. The landscape is beautiful on its own, with over 90% of its land designated as wilderness and abundant wildlife, but its main draw is its bear population. This island is home to an estimated 1,600 brown bears, more than any of the other 49 states combined, and they outnumber the human population by nearly 3 to 1. The best place to see these grizzlies is at Pat Creek, where dozens flock to catch salmon during the summer. Kenai Fjords National Park, Alaska. Kenai Fjords National Park covers an area of over 600,000 acres on the Kenai Peninsula in south-central Alaska. It is home to Harding Icefield, an expansive icefield which feeds 30 glaciers. It's estimated that 300,000 people visit the park every year to see the stunning scenery, go hiking and kayaking, and experience the incredible wildlife. This is also one of the best places in the world to spot whales. I hope you've enjoyed learning about some of the great places Alaska has to offer, and will add all or some of these destinations to your bucket list. Until next week, stay safe and remember, travel is life.